Now, we need to move on. Labour are putting down an amendment to the Queen's speech this week calling for a windfall tax on oil and gas company profits. Will this government support that?
Of course not. I mean, it's very unusual for any government to support opposition amendments to the Queen's speech, so we're going to be opposing that.
I just want to try and work out where you are on the windfall tax on oil and gas companies. This is what you told me a couple of weeks ago. You're very clear. I've never been a supporter of windfall taxes. I have been very clear on that publicly. I think it discourages investment. So that's your position.
Yeah.
Why am I
said that to you 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, exactly.
And it's exactly my position today.
Just the reason I'm asking is because this is what Rishi Sunak said on windfall taxes this week. This is the Chancellor. He said, what I want to see is significant investment back in the UK. If that doesn't happen, then no option is off the table.
Yeah.
So who's right then?
They're not contradictory statements. I've said personally that I'm against them, and he's the Chancellor of the Exchequer. He's responsible for the budget. He's responsible for tax policy, and he's saying that no option is off the table. And in 12 years in Parliament, I've always heard chancellors, they always say no option is off the table. It would be foolish for any chancellor to rule anything in or out 4 months before the budget is due. So it's entirely reasonable.
You don't want to see a windfall tax?
I wouldn't want to see it. I've always argued against it publicly and privately. But as every chancellor I can remember has said, 4 months before the budget, no option is off the table. It's entirely reasonable.
OK.